I'll type it in here somehow. Whoever's the trainer of the day will come in here about 10 minutes of 5. And if you have any questions for them, you can type it in at that time and see what happens. Ask them questions for 5-10 minutes. And then they'll leave at 5 o'clock. If you're hard up for material, I'd be happy if I recite the whole thing. I just got an email from somebody. If you're hard up for material, it would impress people if you can recite the whole poem. It must be that poem that I said to her today. Somebody said that it couldn't be done. Do you know that one? No. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one that wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with a bit of a grin on his face. If he worried, he hit it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing. Couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one's ever done it." So he took off his coat and he took off his hat, and the first thing we knew, he'd begun it. There are thousands to tell you what cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you one by one the dangers that wait to assail you. But just, with something with a grin, lift of a chin and a bit of a grin, just take off your coat and go to it. Just start to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you'll do it. So there.
More power to you. I don't know any. And how long have you known that?
Forever.
Forever.
No, not quite forever. My mother used to put a poem, a week maybe, on our mirrors. And then the first one to learn it would get $1.
Well, that's cool.
And then I remember If by Rudyard Kipling was in the hall, and that was a $10 poem. And I used to know that. I don't know if you keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself and all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can, I don't know, I've lost that one. But that was another expensive one we had to learn. It's not a bad thing to do with kids.
No, I was just thinking that'd be kind of something.
Yeah. It's no reason not to.
Okay, people.
Dish up your questions, guys. You probably won't get any because it's the first day.
I know. At least I'm here.
You never know.
Maybe I should type.
Somebody wanted to know why we feed the puppies out in the cold. You talk.
Why do we feed them out in the cold?
Why would we make them come out and stand there in the cold?
They're an animal?
No, that's just what we feed them.
That's just
They immediately turn around and go back in their nice warm kennels, but that's just where we feed them.
They're out there for less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, this is about 3 minutes, I think, probably.
I don't know. Sometimes they say they can't hear the person all the way over here, so hopefully they can hear me. How is the black pup that slid out on the ice yesterday? I had no idea that happened. I can't answer that question.
Well, you didn't see any black pups limping.
No, I did not.
There we go. Well, that's probably the answer.
Fine, I would assume fine.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody limping. And I was aware that somebody had fallen. They fall and they bounce and they're like kids, you know?
They want the camera on us.
Oh, I forgot the camera. These things happen.
Somebody asked, who in training is really sticking out to you with what you're looking for in a service dog?
Well, I had that one today, the Merle.
That's Asher.
Asher,
He's
the one
pretty good.
with the pooing problem.
Ava.
Ava, is that Ava?
That's Ava.
Ava. We have, she was wonderful, but she has this pooing problem that she doesn't seem to know when she's going.
Yes, she's pooped on all of us in public.
She just walks and poos.
And she doesn't stop. She's
Just keep right on going.
So we have to constantly look behind.
Well, we gotta have to rig some sort of diaper for her or something.
I would say it's hard at this stage with the puppies to really.
She doesn't seem to know she's going. That makes it very difficult.
I don't know what to do about that one. That's
I don't know what to do about that one either.
That's a put one of those horse things on it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Have a special harness made with a little catcher thing in the back.
Am I supposed to type my answers or just
No,
read
answer.
it?
No.
Okay. So they said, will Tony get to be a dad anytime soon? I have no idea.
I don't either.
I hope it, at some point in his lifetime
I imagine he will.
he'll be a dad.
He's a nice short dog. I like
Yeah,
him.
he's a great dog.
I like him.
As far as puppies that I enjoy training, Neko is really smart. She's
Really?
probably the smartest of her group.
That's the one everybody told me was deaf.
Yep. Who else were listening? I have my book in the back. There's so many I have to go through 31 in my mind. Who was good
Who did
today?
I have?
Regina. Regina was really good today. She's a guppy.
I had one of the black ones. Nervous.
Oh, you went out today?
I went out with Steve at 10 o'clock.
You had a male or a female?
Female.
Leslie? Probably.
No,
Lainey?
that's kind of lady. Nervous.
Yeah, she is.
Nervous.
She's the one that we said would be probably a good.
She's a nice dog.
She's a nice dog.
Nice dog. I tried to walk over. I went to Costco, and I immediately sat down at the table while Steve went around with his dog. And I was just in charge of sitting there drinking coffee. So I went over and get myself a piece of pizza. That was tough. Because she leans on you.
Mm-hmm.
She pushes and leans and pushes, and she's a big dog.
She's a big girl.
And I hadn't had her before, so I
She's
really...
very
body,
solid.
very solid body type. Well, this why should be a good breeder.
Yeah. I like her frame.
I don't think that the temperament of dogs passes on as quickly as everybody says. I mean, look at Chaos.
Yeah.
She's got some lovely puppies.
Yes, she does.
You know.
She's got some that are the exact opposite of her personality.
Right. So I don't. I mean, people say, "Oh, temperament." I think the environment has more to do with the temperament than anything else. So.
Which is interesting because then how do you get one that seems so off in a litter? If
I don't know.
You know?
Somebody stepped on them at the wrong moment. So you just don't know.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
Someone asked, did you have any funny moments today training? Garnet pooped while I trained her. We were in the back room and she pooped. But other than that, I don't think anything was funny today.
We have a very efficient poop picking routine anyway, right?
Yes.
I think we have about the best going. I don't see how you could do it. If I knew of any better, I would do it, believe me. But you scoop it with those cardboards and throw it all away.
Yep.
So you're not stuck with any dirty equipment to clean. Put it all in the bag, tie a knot in the top, and you're done.
Smiley 613 UK asked why a figure 8 with the leash. We do the figure 8. It's kind of a baby step, if you will.
Yeah.
If they pull on the figure 8, it puts the pressure around the body versus the neck.
Yeah.
So that if they freak out or they pull back on you, they're not choking themselves. So oftentimes, or at least what I do is I figure 8 and I loop it back in just to let them wear the figure 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually I'll put a little bit of a tension on the figure 8. And when they're comfortable with that, then we might ease up to just around the neck with the rope.
Yeah. Once they stop fighting it.
Yeah.
But if they show any tendency to flight, to jump around and fly around and things, I think it's better to have it around their girth.
I agree.
Besides, that configuration, if you ever have the unfortunate occurrence to try and hang on to a cat, that same rig will hold a cat.
Yeah.
That's what I used to use in doing the movies and things. And I had the
You put a cat in a figure 8.
pig, there are all sorts of animals. You can almost do the same thing with a horse. If you put the ring over the horse's neck, over the top of their head, and then pull a loop through the ring and on their nose, then you've quick got a halter lead. You can handle almost every animal with that rope with a ring in it.
Awesome.
Are we 5 o'clock?
5 minutes still.
You still got 5 minutes. Well, isn't that wonderful?
You might want to remind people who are tuning in what we're doing.
Okay. The trainer, the trainer of the day will be here at 10 minutes to 5 to start mail call. And so if you have any trainer type questions and I'm not here or whatever, you can ask them what they've done for the day. You can ask them anything you want to ask them. Per usual. Let me try and get the camera organized here. Who's here tonight anyway? The trainer of the day will be here at 10 minutes to 5.
I don't know who's the overnight tonight.
Huh?
I don't even know who the overnight tonight is.
I think Grace is around, isn't she? I hope I'm not here all by myself. Well, who's here till 7?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I'm here until the nighttime when she showed up, whoever that is.
Who
Oh, that-
usually does
you're
mail
it
call on
then.
Sunday?
Laura.
Oh, and she's not here today?
Yeah, she had a doctor's appointment.
Oh. Well, you're it, kid.
Right.
So Katie, you're doing mail call? Or I'm doing mail call?
You're doing mail call because she's leaving.
Oh, she's leaving.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I can stay for a few minutes. But
What were your training tasks for today?
where do you see that?
I just looked that up.
Today what did we do today? We have roughly 12 puppies up top that are okay for training, not the ones that are in Beagle. So it's different by litter because of their age, but I would say the Minions and the Starlets, Calories, whatever they're called, most of them are working on learning a downstay to wait. We're starting to put the leash on them, on and off around the neck, just so they get used to it. The Guppies, which are the youngest of the groups, still working on name recognition with them, recall, so that's just them coming when called, waiting, some basic stuff. And then Pokies, most of the Pokies are down in the barn, but we have 2 up in Nut House, and they too are kind of where the 2 of them are where the Minions are. So they're doing some leash. I have one really scared of the leash right now, so we're working on that. And then down in the barn, we usually work on recall in the arena with those groups. And then all the older dogs are going on, obviously go off property every day. So that's like Gronk, Ava, Merle, Clark, Leroy, Leslie, Lady, Voodoo.
Do the various trainers concentrate on different areas of training, or do they all do all the aspects?
I don't really know the answer. to that.
We did kind of split it up. You're kind of working with the younger puppies.
I think right now, yeah, naturally it just worked out that way. That
They all can do anything, though.
right.
I mean,
For now, I think I'm gearing more of my time with the little puppies. Megan and Steve right now are spending more of their time with the older dogs, I think. But we all know how to do it all, so.
Katie, what do you do when a dog will not walk on a leash, just parks his butt and waits for a treat? Ha! That's from Georgia. That's not your family, is it?
That's Regina.
Huh?
That's Regina.
Oh. Regina is the one I also call Renee?
Yeah, she called her Renee.
You got 2 names, okay.
Yeah.
And also Thing, is she Thing 1 and 2 or something? I don't know.
I wonder if she's at, I wonder if she volunteers at Canine Assistance, I think. When they won't walk on the leash.
That's when you put the figure 8 on them.
I mean, it depends on where I'm at. But yeah, I mean, I would probably have a figure 8 on the dog or switch to a figure 8. It depends on the age of the dog. If the dog's not moving, it's so situational.
Well, I'd also stop feeding him a treat.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't give him the treat if he was being stubborn.
Yeah, that dog has trained you to feed him a treat.
Right.
No, I'd put a figure 8 on him and just insist that he come along.
But I think
Very,
it's
very
age
few will
specific.
not eventually just walk. I'm assuming he's not afraid of it. He's just being obnoxious.
Right.
If he's afraid of it,
Yeah, I
then
mean,
you,
if the dog's afraid, I certainly don't push too
yeah,
hard.
then you got to take time with him.
Yeah. Arlene, you have new shoes on.
I do. Good Lord. Good
You
Lord.
notice everything is insane.
My old floppy shoes they were making me sound retarded.
Are any dogs ready to go to recipients?
That one today would be ready to go if she stopped pooing. I don't know exactly what to do about that.
Pretty cool.
She was very nice in Costco.
Yeah. Lainey? If my gut says no, not today, but soon I would say the older
And
ones.
Clark is good.
Clark is really good. I think he and Gronk might be the two to go the soonest, but you just never know.
That's what I have to do tomorrow is go over the application file
Yeah.
and see who's.
But I would say we're coming down the home stretch with some of them.
Yeah.
Am I back training full time? I'm here 4 days a week.
That's considered full time.
That I don't know if that's pretty close.
Okay, are we done? You can
We're
go
done.
home.
It's 5 o'clock.
Okay, you're done. You can go.
All right.
And
I'll be back Saturday if you have more questions.
who'll be here? Who's here tomorrow? Somebody.
Steve's gonna be tomorrow night. Well, I mean, I'm here. I'm just not the question person.
Right.
Steve will be tomorrow. Megan on Wednesday.
Okay. And there was not a
There you
fire
go.
in the
Okay.
on the porch. That's a reflection.
Let's see if there's any more. I feel bad if I want to walk out. Did Bentley refuse to go in the car with you?
Huh?
Somebody said, did Bentley refuse to get in your car?
No, never.
Have any been picked to be paired with anyone? No.
No.
How is Voodoo and the Dutchies doing? They're great.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. See you around.
Bye, Katie.
All right. I found a perfect sleeping pill. It's reading that goddamn 6-page letter I gotta read.
Okay.
I couldn't keep my eyes open today. I start reading that thing. I'm supposed to be correcting it and fixing it and sending it to somebody, but I couldn't keep my eyes open. You know what? Just hang on to it. Nice warm fire and just nod right off.
Well, tonight when you can't go to sleep,
Just pick it up, read it.
pick it up and read it.
Okay.
I'll see you guys. Take care,
Bye.
Katie.
Here we have a purple envelope. I think this lady makes these envelopes herself. I think she folds them herself. I don't know that for a fact. You ready?
I'm ready.
No, you pass over the whiteboard. Stick it out. Stick it out. And I put that there like that. Isn't that swift? It took us, what, 3 years to figure that out? Here we go. Here's hoping 216 will continue growth of service dog project. Can't wait to watch everything that's coming down the pipe. Thanks for letting me be part of your group. Love to all. Everything in moderation, including moderation. Yield to temptation. It may not pass your way again. Good friends help you to find important things when you've lost them. Your smile, your hope, and your courage. Well, that's kind of interesting. You got that one? Did you hear me?
No, I was trying to read that, sorry.
Oh, we gotta pay attention. Good friends help you find important things when you've lost them. Your smile, your hope, and your courage.
Oh, that is so true.
Yeah, I like that one. Always cut to fit and then beat in place. Yep. Okay, well those are good. Those are good. I lost the bank. What happened to the bank? Here's the bank. Don't fall off. Okay, next. Next party. Bailey is doing so much better than yesterday. Yesterday, instead of her Duramax, we gave her a shot, which was a narcotic. And it knocked her flat for the day. She was, I thought she was going to die on it.
Did she eat it all yesterday?
No.
I bet that's why she ate so much tonight.
Well, she ate a little this morning. She's been eating most of the day. That's for the fun here. Oh, that's a scrap basket. That would be a bad thing. Put it in there. No, that narcotic that we gave her was a, proper dose and all that sort of thing. She slept the entire day. And she did go out to pee a couple times, and she had very little control over her whole rear end. I mean, going up and down those stairs, it was pathetic. And I thought, oh my, that's why we've gotten the harness here. That's what we used to. She was paralyzed at one point in her life. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. And we carried her rear. She was perfectly happy. She wasn't in pain. So we bought that thing. That's a kind of a suitcase deal where you put around the rear end. And we just kind of treated her normally, except that we had to help her move around. And in about a month or two, she came out of it.
Wow.
No treatment, no surgery, no $5 million surgery, no. She came out of it to where she's been, and she's been fine. So I'm thinking again that maybe she's hurt her neck somehow, and because she was having trouble trying to drink out of the water bucket. Now that's the kind of thing, if you don't notice that they're not drinking water, a dog can die on you quick. So we raised her water dishes. We have them over here somewhere. And I didn't read any of this thing. What are you talking about?
I thought you did.
At any rate, I got talking. Julie, from Knoxville, Tennessee. Well, I think they're in trouble with the water down there, too.
Yeah.
Staff and volunteers wish you all the season's best goodwill and times has come. Sincerely. Julie from Tennessee.
It's a pretty card.
This is a pretty card. Okay, here we go. Okay, and then I don't think this is a real one. This is one of these occupant deals, but it doesn't quite look like an occupant deal. It doesn't say occupant. Dear friend, widowed mother in Malaysia with 6 kids and things. Oh my word. What they need is birth control pills. You know? I mean, so many of these women are raped and stuff, and they end up with children that they don't have to care for, and no man in sight to help, and it's a bad deal. Oh, that's a cute one. Whoops, here we go. Okay. This check represents $1 for each of the pups. Appreciation I have the amazing hard work blood, sweat, and tears. You and your staff, volunteers, everyone involved has been through. Still going. Love you all. Jean. Marcus. Hush Puppy. Oh, I've seen that name lately. Hush Pup Mum. Appreciation dinner type thing. Well, that's very nice. I gotta be careful of that. I'm gonna put the bucket down there. I gotta put the bucket here. That's gonna be bad.
The wrong bin, huh?
Right. Because age gets to you. You gotta prepare. We're an inspiration to her and things like that. When I'm better, I'd love to come up and volunteer. I'm great laundry and poo picking. Well, you get yourself up here. Did you hear that guy I told him to get his ass down here? He did. Oh my word. I didn't know the guy on the phone. I didn't know who I was talking to. But he showed up Sunday. Come help. He came on. How long to help? To whom?
Cue card too.
Huh. Uh-oh. Okay. It's an applicant that's looking for a senior dog. We don't have senior dogs. I will have to refer her to somebody else. This has got to go in the far drawer.
Top drawer?
Top drawer, on the far side. And here we have Harold and Wanda. What day would be complete without them? Okay. No preservative, no added color. Fresh brewed taste. How odd. Huh. Very interesting. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll put those to good use. Harold
I wonder if Harold and Wanda know that everyone knows their diet from the poo pickers they send.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they know a lot of things. Yes, because you see, I don't announce all the things that they've cut. Did you know that? They cut the damn spots. They cut up very strange things that they send to me, and I don't announce all of them.
That may be a very good thing.
Yes. So I'm sure that they are aware of it. Anyway. First and foremost, thank you for being you. As someone with a balance problem walking a cane, I applaud your work. These magnificent Danes, the joy they give to their person is beautiful to see. The dogs seem so happy with their work, they do anything with their person except drive the car. Now my business, I need 2 of the new and improved 2 monkey fists. Oh! Long loop and one with a medium loop. You described. I use $40 a fist. Okay, Terry. We can do that. P.S. I have a broken hand. The handwriting's a little weird here. Okay. We can do that. These 2. Have you got an envelope going of things for Teresa to do?
You know what I can start with?
That purple envelope was that one envelope that was the odd color. Very good. Make sure there's nothing in it. Start with, and then this goes in it because that has to be sent out to the shipping department. I don't know what this one is. This is strange. This one is for Annie. Yeah, that's Annie. Annie. We got it. This is a big thing. That's got to work for Annie. That's a long story. I wouldn't even bother. So
Is
we
this
may not lose it. Put it in one of the envelopes, the red envelope kind of thing. Fold it in half if you have to. There must be a colored envelope right there. I can see one from here.
Yeah.
This one.
With calendars.
Well, stick it in there. At least we won't lose it. And here we have from Kathy. For Gearson. Colflot, Tennessee. Okay, thank you very much. It's one of those automatic payment things. Very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, so we did that.
I need the name so I can put it on the thank you. You just put the envelope in the...
Envelope doesn't have a name on it.
Oh. So just Kathy.
I'll get it. That's upside down. Kathy, yep. Gregerson. From Tennessee.
Yes.
We got it. We got it. Okay, and then let's put this one over here. Hello.
Hey, Grace.
How's everything out in the barn?
Good. We just came out of the.
Huh?
We just came out of diesel.
Everything okay out there?
Yeah.
Good.
And I'm laughing at the puppies.
We're on the home stretch, you think?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Just got to fatten them up.
Okay, we'll work on it. And this is from the Bits. I don't know what her name is. KBTZ, Arizona.
KBTZ?
I always think it's Kibitz.
Okay.
Kibitz, Arizona. Here we go. Enclosed. Oh, and a $5 bill. Oh, actually I put it. Move. There we go. Here, enclosed a few poo picking packets and some fire starters, lots of empty poo bags, and some purple clips, a pair of gloves. Hopefully, some or all of this can be used around Crazy Acres. Thank you and everyone associated with for all you do. The hard work, time donated, and great care given to each and every animal on the farm. Can't imagine living with, in full view of millions of people around the world. But so we do it so graciously and well. I don't even think about it. You know? Do you think about it?
No, I forget the cameras in there all
I
the
mean, you
time.
just, you know, you go along. Thank you for sharing what has become a great supporting community. I so truly love Mail Call when you let loose with some very memorable clips. Some great stories. My day doesn't start until I read the Daily Doggie. I always begin my day with a chuckle. Big hugs to all. I don't know what her name is. It can't be KBTZ. And she's only got a funny looking S for signature.
It sounds like a TV station.
And a $5 for the swear bear. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, here, you could, I can't figure that
That's
out.
funny.
I haven't been able to, but that's all right. Here we have some lint things. And they work. I used a couple of those last night. And here we have some wrapped up ones. Yeah, paper clips. Paper clips go in there. Oh, and quick clips. Oh, and big clips. Oh, and clips. This is Teresa kind of thing, though. They could go on Teresa's.
And they're purple.
And they're purple. And we have bag and gloves. Just like she said. Oh my. The fire starters, they go over there. Uh-oh, it didn't go.
Well, you were close.
Nice gloves. Oh, look, they got the funny fingers. I bet those are the fingers that make your cell phone work. If you could make your cell phone
Oh
work.
yeah, they like electronic that you can text and what have you. I can't wear gloves and make my cell phone work. I'm just not talented enough.
I can't make my cell phone work without gloves. These are very nice. I'll put them in my car. Okay. These are poo picking devices. There you go. Going on the bench, I guess.
Prescott,
And then we have Mountain View, Piney Flats, Tennessee. I don't know how I got it because the label is bent up. Virginia? Huh. How on earth did they send that to us? Look at that. It's the label. It's stuck. Oh, they wrote
Oh, there it is. Because the UPS must know.
that. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Don't throw things.
It's a poltergeist.
That's Goldie.
Making her presence known.
Making your presence known.
Hello, Goldie.
Okay. We have some more poo pickers. That's good because we got a lot of poo makers. That's a very strange problem to have with that dog. She just doesn't seem to know that this stuff's falling out of the back of her. Nice dog.
Is it well-formed stuff, or
Yeah.
is it, so it's not like she's sick?
Nope.
That is strange.
It is very strange. Here's a bag. Okay. I'm ready. Oh, dear. Oh.
Alright, let's see.
I'm ready.
Okay. Bella's mom just put up on Facebook that the follow-up story will be on ABC News with David Muir tonight. So that will be 6:30 Eastern Time, ABC, David Muir, World News Tonight.
Who said it? Who said it's on?
Bella's mom, Rachel.
She's been wrong before, too.
Well, who knows
Everybody
what's gonna
look,
happen
we
in
go
the next
watch it.
hour or two. I mean, anything could bump it.
Oh, yeah. Barbara
So
Walters.
it's 6:30 Eastern Time, so if you're not on the Eastern Time zone, do the math to figure it out.
Ugh. We certainly took a lot of extra film. The producer of the show called and asked us to send us a bunch of extra stuff, which we did.
Okay, someone is noting that most of the people who do mail call with you are left-handed, and they're asking if this is an Eastern thing or
Oh
what.
my word! I have never seen that.
Okay, a lot of left-handed comments.
Huh. I am saving that because that has to go.
Okay, Blue Penguin is all excited and asking you to make sure that you look that Bella's story is supposed to be on ABC News, or the follow-up is supposed to be on ABC News tonight. Rachel's posting. She got a call earlier from ABC News, and they're doing the follow-up story on Nightly News with David Muir.
There you go. Rachel's pretty good authority, but with this damn news business, you never know. I mean, if Trump's hairpiece falls off, then we get pumped. You know?
Who was the person doing mail call with Carlene? That would be NH Teach. Karen, hi. You're welcome.
And you should be out cooking.
It's in the oven.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're saying. Isn't she the one who cooks?
Yeah.
It's in the oven. I got it done early. And then we're back to the questions that were here for Katie.
Oh, well, then we're all done.
Oops, a bunch of new comments came in. Yeah, and when I'm wearing the hat because it's cold outside here.
Ugh.
Someone is asking, where did the name Goldie come from? I know the stories, but I don't know
Goldie?
where the name came from.
The ghost of the left-hand drawer.
G-O-L-D.
G-O-L-D, i.e. Oh, that's right, because they probably wouldn't understand. Okay, I can tell that story. It's a long story. All of a sudden, one day, this drawer smelled, and it smelled. It was a ridiculous odor. I couldn't place it. It wasn't a foul sort of stools. It wasn't anything like that. It was a plasticky, something like that. Poly something or other, burning, or I don't know, but it stunk. And I I could not figure out why. It happened all of a sudden. So I thought I'd spilled something. So I took everything out of the drawer and washed it out and cleaned it up and put everything back in the drawer, and it smelled. And this went on for, oh God, a week, 2 weeks? Couldn't figure out what on earth was the matter with the drawer. And we washed it with everything, and all the camera people began to get into this, and they started suggesting things. And the one thing they suggested that I remember is anisette liquor. And I poured that all over my drawer.
You put booze in the drawer?
I put the booze in the drawer, trying to kill the smell. So I tried everything. I tried everything. So at that point, Goldie, where we decided it was a ghost. And all of a sudden, at one point, for absolutely no reason, I hadn't done anything, one day it was gone. So that's why I decided it was a ghost. Ghost of the left-hand drawer. Goldie. And Goldie does odd things around here.
I like the fact that you have a ghost who lives in a drawer.
Well, that's where the ghost is.
Oh my gosh. All right, they're asking, Karen, do you have any pets? Right now I have one kitty. I lost my other kitty. I'm in the process of looking for a new one. I support a wolf pack out in Montana, and an elephant at the San Diego Zoo, and a gorilla at the National Zoo. And I count them as pets, and I also
5 chicken bricks.
I have 2 whales, and I told my students they live in my bathtub, and they believed me. And I have a bunch of chickens I guess I support too. Okay, how are the puppies and the Deagle doing?
They're doing fine. They're doing great. I think we're around the bend.
They were all very boisterous when Grace went in earlier this evening. You would never know they had been ill. Oh, Karen, KBTZ stands for Kerry Blue Terriers, of which I have had 6, and my given name is Sharon. So now you know, Kibitz from Arizona,
It's Kerry Blue Terrier.
Kerry Blue Terriers.
I'll remember the Kerry Blue Terrier part, but I'm not going to remember the Sharon.
Sharon.
Sharon. I'll never remember that part.
So
That's just not one of those things I'm going to remember. But,
thank you, Kibitz.
it's going to be
I
Kibitz.
had no idea. Okay. Which dog has the issue of pooing and not realizing she's doing it?
I don't know.
Is it Ava?
It's a Merle. Ava?
Ava, I think. Oh, someone typed in Ava. Okay. Thank you.
It's
You're
a
right,
nice
they
dog.
don't miss anything.
Nice dog. Well trained. I mean, I had it for a while in Costco, and she was very pleasant. Nice, friendly dog. Lovely. Much nicer than the black dog I had.
She's a sweetie, but that's something she's got to sort
That's
out.
a problem.
Yeah. What's for supper? It's a casserole that tastes like stuffed peppers, some green beans, and some garlic bread. And I'm sure there's dessert of some sort around here.
I haven't gone through the ice cream yet. I bought all those tiny little ice cream cups, and I've been having a handful of them. So I'm sure there's some of those in the ice box.
Wingate, thank you for the shout out for my blog. I appreciate it. By the way, Cloud won the contest. It was kind of weird. My hours were off yesterday, but Cloud sent the winning idea. And we're back to where we were. Double check. Whoops, 17 new ones.
Oh, come on.
I earlier commented on a story Carlene had told. She was supposed to meet someone at the car in Costco parking lot somewhere. Her dog would not get in. Turns out she was waiting in the wrong car.
What?
Billy 55 said, I earlier commented on a story Carlene had told. Something you had told in the past, you were in the wrong car?
I got in the wrong car once.
Maybe that's...
I got in a white pickup truck. I didn't belong in it. It was very embarrassing.
How is Bailey doing today?
Bailey is doing so much better. She really is. She went down to the tea tent by herself. She's been in and out of the house, 2 or 3 times. She ate a whole bunch of ground lamb. She's very fussy about this food business. But she did eat some of her own stuff. Not much, but she ate the lamb all right. And she's up walking around.
She did a pretty good job on the beef and rice, too.
She
And
wasn't
some
bad.
of the yuppie puppy treats.
Yeah. She's much better. But yesterday, oh lordy, that narcotic stuff is bad stuff.
Mm. Or good stuff that it made her feel better, one or the other.
I think she feels all right today. She's
We'll see.
cheerful enough. She barked at whoever came in the front door, and
She's very sweet when I went over to pet her. She put her
Yeah.
paw out, so
she snarls at
Normal
the puppies.
baby.
You know, bites the puppies. That's normal.
okay. We don't recognize you with the hat. It's cold. When I walk out the door, it's cold. I'm feeling it. I just got back from Florida and I'm feeling it. Tell Carlene Renee says hello. Hee.
That's Renee.
This is Palm Mom, Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay. Carlene, you never know with news people. If Trump's hairpiece falls off, we get bumped.
That's right.
Quote of the day. Blue Penguin says if Trump's hairpiece fell off, sorry, that would be so cool. Alright, we've already answered dinner. Okay, back to there. 3 new comments. Is your dinner casserole recipe posted somewhere? Yes, it's on the blog, and someone's posted the address of the blog down below. If you just sink down below on the feed, you can see the blog. The minute someone guesses the recipe, or guesses what we're having for dinner, I put the recipe up on the blog. So that happens every Sunday night. What did Dr. George say about Lint's gurgle?
I haven't done anything about that yet. I keep thinking it'll go away, but it doesn't go away. It's not as significant as Neil's one. I mean, you don't walk in the barn and hear it. Just every once in a while there's this funny little flappy noise. Nose is not running, there's nothing else, temperature's fine, nothing else to go on. So if I take the dog down to George, he's going to say, yeah, it makes a noise, and he's not going to know why either. You know?
So he's a normal pup with a gurgle.
Little gurgle. Yeah.
Has Carlene had a chance to take her wiffle bat and visit the naughty jumping pups who need
I
a
have
lesson?
spoken to Megan about this, and those dogs don't do that to her. They don't do it to Steve. They don't do it to me. So Megan is now in the process of trying to line up one of the people that got jumped on. When she's around, and she'll straighten them out.
So I don't know the story. I guess someone got jumped on.
A couple dogs were jumping on one of the volunteers, and I mean jumping.
Oh.
Running up behind her, putting their feet on her head.
Oh.
You know, not a good thing. No,
No.
that's not a good thing.
And
They were just being friendly, but that's just not a good thing. It's
that's
not
not the
acceptable.
way to be friendly.
No.
Is the trailer still stuck in the second driveway?
Yes, it is.
And
I didn't do anything about it.
what donkey found a new home?
The second biggest. The biggest is staying, and the little is staying. And since these babies and mothers staying, I don't know what else. We got 4 donkeys now. What do we have?
I haven't been down, so we had 5. So if one's in a new home, it sounds like 4. Right.
We have the big one,
And Buddy Jr.
Buddy Jr., and the mother, and the teenager. Is the teenager still here?
I don't know.
I don't either. We're supposed to get it down to just the big one and the little one.
UCLA mom is telling me there's ice gripper things you put on your shoes. Yes, I own a pair, and there's also a huge box of them right outside on the porch. When I got here today, I was amazed. The ropes are up for people to use on the steep parts of the driveway, and everything's been sanded, and Carlene's tractor has the most incredible enclosure now. That must be so warm in
It
there.
is. You take your sweater off in there.
No, that's gorgeous.
It's wonderful.
I had to stop and kind of stare at it for a minute. And said, wow, that's really nice.
In the summertime, it's air conditioned. It's wonderful.
When I was out shoveling ice last week, that's probably what I would have liked to have had.
You all done for the night?
Yeah.
Good. We're having stuffed peppers or
Hi,
something.
sweetie.
good. Smells good.
Yo, hey, yo, hey, yo. Oh, you're cold. You're cold, honey. Yeah. And we're back in the same comments. Okay, now there's 4 more.
Oh, come on now.
Okay, Penguin wants to know if we're just having ice cream sandwiches for dinner. She asked me that
no,
every
we
time.
have that sauce. Well, that sauce that Mimi says it. Well, she can finish it.
Oh, you sure?
Well, I mean, she's going to get fat. Has she had supper?
She just had a little bit. Yeah.
Well, she's having a
Just
little bit
ate.
more.
There's a note here about the Donald Trump comment that he does not have a hairpiece according to his hairdresser.
Well, I don't pull his head off then.
And the
I don't
person
know.
says, and I have a bridge to sell you. I guess they don't believe it. And apparently we are, oh, who's the overnight person? Maggie?
Could be.
Mhm. Not you.
Yeah.
You haven't had many overnight babies.
I did one.
Did you?
Yeah, last week. Oh no, I didn't. Pam did it.
That's
Because I
good,
went to
because you
Albany.
gotta get
I
some
went to
sleep.
Albany.
Oh, that's good.
And the last question is, are you keeping the merry looking donkey?
Yes.
That would be Maud, right?
Mine.
Yeah.
She seems to be a nice donkey.
Yeah, she's a nice girl.
Well, you get her out loose, that would be very good, but not
I
only
let
that.
her and Buddy out.
Yeah, but I think it's tough, because if they did get running, they could have an awful accident.
And we're there.
We're there. Okay, shutting it off. And fooding.
Good night. I need to finish cooking.
Foodie. We need
That's what
food.
we did for it.